think that's great because, I mean, you never know how people want to de-stress from work. And marijuana is a great thing to use to de-stress from, just everyday stressors of everyday life.
Recreational marijuana consumer Gary Cofield responds to new guidelines issued by New Jersey's Cannabis Regulatory Commission. In the interest of ensuring that workers' rights aren't violated if they consume cannabis, the new state rules say an employer can't take any action against a worker just because marijuana has been detected in their system. It can remain detectable for days, even weeks after it's consumed. Some cannabis consumers say that the new guidelines protect them.
I think it's a good thing, people can work and, I guess, smoke marijuana and work at the same time, not get fired.
But the new guidelines also give employers the right to test for drugs if they have, quote, reasonable suspicion of impairment, unquote, against an employee. The process for that is the employer has a trained monitor called a Workplace Impairment Recognition Expert, or WIRE. The WIRE files this, a reasonable suspicion observed behavior report, with the state in a process to take action against a worker if the employer suspects the worker is risking safety by being impaired. But as a former New Jersey legislator points out, the workplace marijuana detection guidelines are new and at this point may cause companies to think twice about finding a detection expert, even if they suspect a worker is impaired.
If you're an employer, you're looking at this saying, hey, wait a minute, I'm going to either have to pay to train an employee, I'm going to have to pay to hire somebody, and what I get in response is I'll probably get sued. No thanks.
He also points out that New Jersey is home to more pharmaceutical companies per capita than any other state. He says he hopes that industry, along with this growing marijuana sales industry, can work with the state and draft more clear regulations going forward. For now, the situation remains somewhat unclear, but there is a state Supreme Court case that hopes to clarify the regulations more thoroughly.